Coming out wasn't easy. I now have a great group of friends and family who support me, but I didn't always think that would happen. Now that I'm comfortable being open about who I am, it feels like a whole new world.
When I was a freshman, I used to walk by other students who were open about who they were and how they felt, and thought, how can they be so brave? But here I am now.
I knew I was gay when I was 9 years old, but I always knew how much my parents wanted me to have a girlfriend and just fit into the status quo. Then, when high school started, I just kept feeling worse. So I started experimenting with alcohol. My grades were terrible, I avoided being around people, and I had some really dark thoughts about hurting myself.
I've never felt like a totally masculine male or a totally feminine female. When no one's around, I try on different clothing, makeup, and hairstyles to explore and figure out who I really am and who I really want to be. I'd like to be able to show up in the world as my genuine self. Unfortunately, society wants to have quick, easy boxes to put you in, female or male. I've had a lot of struggles with my mental health because sometimes I just don't fit in and it's too hard to handle. It's not the fact that I'm non-binary that makes things hard. It's other people's reactions and the feeling that it's not okay for me to be who I am.
These are the brave voices and stories of LGBTQIA+ youth. In 2022, 45% of LGBTQ youth seriously considered attempting suicide, and 14% of LGBTQ youth attempted suicide. So what can people like us do? How can we help support LGBTQIA+ youth and find support ourselves if we are a member of the LGBTQIA+ community? Coming out and letting others know your sexual identity is a healthy choice, one you can act on when you feel ready and safe. Who, when, and how you talk to people about your sexual orientation or gender identity is your decision. Coming out may be challenging, but doing so may help improve your well-being by helping you to lead a life that feels more authentic to you. While your parents and other important people in your life may have different reactions and emotions and might need time to process everything, their responses to your truth do not impact your worth and value as an individual. Remember that negative responses are not a reflection that there is anything wrong with you. Also, understand that there are overlapping forms of identity and discrimination. It's a combination of being a part of the BIPOC community, which stands for Black, Indigenous, and People of Color, and being LGBTQIA+, and experiencing both racism and discrimination based on sexual orientation and gender identity. It can be a lot to honor different parts of your identity, and it's called intersectionality. The good news is, there are a lot of people out there who want to help you. There are different school groups you can join to meet other people like you, so you don't have to feel alone in what you're experiencing. There are also organizations that can offer support and guidance. PFLAG is an organization that might help people work through their emotions. Teachers and other professionals like counselors or therapists are also out there to help. You come out when you are ready, but know that when you do, there is an entire community that loves and embraces you for all of who you are. If you or someone you know is experiencing mental health symptoms, you can contact a health professional to learn more about LGBTQIA+ mental health. You can also check out afsp.org/LGBTQ. For more information about LGBTQIA+ resources, look up the Trevor Project, the Human Rights Campaign, or check out more of our multimedia resources at psychhub.com.